Hey, we got a microphone back. We looking good in this pack. Hey, Bank 60s here. Hi. A little bit later. A little bit loopier, you might say. Waiting on the action. And I must say it. Some regrets. Some regrets since episode 1. First of all, one thing is, oh, goodness gracious. Something I always have to do. Get rid of that Steam menu, that overlay. And then one thing I have to do is make sure that you can hear me. Music volume. Where's the sound FX volume? I need to see. Well, it looks like I'm not able to. I might not be able to set that. I may be forced to just speak up unless I'm missing something here, which is entirely possible. But I'm not seeing camera, hits, move, language, English, music volume, play map sounds. Okay. Diddly. We've got all this stuff. Max objects, units, number. Well, son of a gun. All right, well, it looks like I will just have to speak up. But we're back to it here. This is an interesting situation right now. Soy's brigade went in. We've had some back and forth with foot guards, Dutch Belgians in Hougamont. I need to reevaluate something, which is where or how many and what kind of troops are in Hougamont right now. So here we are. We're back at it. Episode 2. We have already begun the attack on the left. We are still at the foot guards are moving off and back into the chateau. In the chateau. Oh, that's what I was thinking. We have another unit of we've got several of them. So the Brits have gone all out. Brits have gone all out for Chateau d'Hougamont, and it may be a real pain to take in. I'm going to go ahead and start falling back here and here. We're going to get these 2 units back together. Remerge. It's either that one or it's the split off units. One or the other. And we have to, there we go. That's the unit that we merged back together with the original unit. And it's so smooth. You really have to appreciate the way that this all works. I gotta say, game designers. What we're gonna do is bring this unit back kind of in this area here. We'll go ahead and take command. And I think what we're gonna have to do is bring this unit over. say somewhere right in about here. And bring soy over. How fast is this? Okay, so, okay, we're doing better there. We can go ahead and just allow them to just fall right on back. And we'll be in okay shape. These guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick out some skirmishers in case those foot guards decide they want to come back out. See, what they're doing is they're holed up tight in there. Maybe these skirmishers will open up from here. Skirmishers are open. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and back these guys up. We're going to need them there. Just, I would bring, I thought about bring Bowden up in a position to take some fire. But, you know, I don't know. I could bring Bowden up. Could just hammer away this side of Hougamont. There is that option. But I would get flanked, and these cannons would probably continue to just mash me while I'm just standing there. Coming around this way is a no-go either. These cannons, man, they've got both approaches pretty well covered. It will be a bloodbath if I try to go around that way, I think. Just too much. Let them come back. And then in the meantime, I think we're going to go ahead and grab soy. And we're going to have him move into the woods with our guys. I think we're just going to reform the brigade. And we've knocked this unit off. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. All right. Stop. Let's push out our unit of skirmishers real quick. Let's see if we can go. Run. Run, 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 run. You guys. Go ahead, march up. Okay, we're going to let you guys continue back here. So, you detached, you are attached. And we want to make sure that we've just got everybody in a situation where we can reform and be in a strong position. That's kind of the long and short of it. Bring him over as well. Well, no, I think we'll go ahead and detach him. Detach this guy. He's already detached this guy. Detached and reform. We will reform the remaining, I believe it is 3 battalions here. And we'll get ourselves in a position here. Let's see, we gotta take command off, take charge off, and get in line. There we I think what we're just going to do here is we're just going to push. We're just going to make one more push. And Bowden's brigade, boy oh boy. Bowden's brigade may need to just come. I think what Bowden may need to do is we need to bring him down. Just be ready to be another wave. I think because this fight here at Hougamont it's you know, safe to say it's not exactly going according to design. No doubt about it. So we're gonna just come down here with Bowden's brigade in assault columns and be ready for when we need to possibly make a real concerted push. How are we doing up here? So, where are these guys going? Where are you guys? Are they trying to go back there? No. Are they getting in line? No. Where are you guys going? They must have gotten some conflicting orders. Go ahead and put everybody under command now that everybody's moving. We're going to make you run back, silly bastards. Here comes Bowden, which empties out our left flank. Now, it's good they don't have much over here, so our cav over here should be able, that's the second corps cav, most of it. Here we have Exelmon, I believe. Some Lancers, some Dragoons, light cav, heavy cav. And these are the units, so I'm thinking that division right there. If we can take Hougamont first, but that division right there may be the one that I decide to swing out. We'll see. All right, so we're in a good spot here. Set up, ready for the advance. Here we go. We're gonna take everybody off. We're gonna go. Boom. Apparently doesn't want to be here. Oh, I see why. Let's see how long he lasts. Get out of there. These guys weren't able to hold on to the wall. Or they just didn't go that far. Get up on there. Here we go. Get up on there. We're going to bring the whole brigade up. We're going to bring the whole brigade up. We're going to shoot for a minute. We're going to shoot for a minute, and then I think we're going to charge with the 2 fresh battalions. And I think they'll charge this unit here. Yeah, pretty sure. And we're engaging, I think, the troops that are actually engaging the wall. these troops here are going to probably have a hard time. We're going to detach these guys. And with the rest of these 2 battalions, hero battalions, waiting for... we got Bowden right here in position, so we may be able to make a push here. 2 battalions, though. Forward. Forward, men. Forward. Don't ever let them take you back. Well, all right. There's some other unit that I think got ordered to... oh, he's coming across. That's right. Probably have him do that. I won't have him run. All right, he's in cover at least. Maybe, just maybe, that's like another magic spot like this one. Boy, that would be nice. If this attack fails, though, Soy's brigade will be done for a bit. And we will rely on Bowden here to try and finish the job. God, I want to try to take Hougamont. They have a good number of troops in this complex, though. And I'm not seeing many that are, like, flooding out. So, we'll check the map. See, they're not coming anywhere. They're still in Lysant there. So Hougamont is the center of action here. The fight continues. These guys, they found a sweet spot. These guys have got to be exhausted. They've got to be. Charging. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's at least run them off. There we go. See all those casualties right there? We got... oh, and they surrender. All right, we got the best of them. Now the computer... funky formation. All right, we're going to set up a line, or we're going to try to, on that wall. I think we're on it. All right. We're technically on it, even though it doesn't look like it, because we've got this defensive benefit right here. And now we're just going to open up on Hougamont itself. And I think we're going to be in pretty good shape now. I think we can bring this unit, in fact, up on the wall. Now we've taken the exterior wall of the fortress. Excuse me. This will be of huge utility for us as we continue to push. I think we're going to be in a position where we push these guys out here before too much. longer. There we go. There we go. There they go. And Soy's brigade, at long last, can claim victory off of the backs of 3rd Battalion. Is that 3rd Battalion? I think. 2nd or 3rd of the 2nd line. Run in there, fellas. You deserve it. Go get it. Soy, get in there. Get in there. Go take that objective, buddy. Way to go. Excuse me. It's impressive. It's impressive. So we bring back these troops here. We'll go ahead and square up on the wall. We'll be there. Everybody else, I think we're just going to have everybody chill out here. Soy's brigade is damn near spent at this point. Well, not spent. He's actually still got quite a few troops left overall. We're going to go ahead and keep him there. Although he's exhausted. We're going to let him rest. He'll be in a good spot. We got these guys here. Excuse me. And here we go. We've taken the objective. Now we're going to just get wholly pow bombed on by this artillery right here. All right, so now this is the next phase where we have to decide. All right, so Bowden's brigade has come. We have to decide how we are going to proceed. And it is not an easy answer. Now is when I was considering taking this heavy cavalry here and swinging through the center to clear off these guns. I think we might just go ahead and do it. I mean, it'll be different. It'll be fun. I think we might just go ahead and do it. Look at all these guns. They don't have really much in the way of protection. They've got some battalions here. Looks like one brigade guarding there, and some cavalry here. Several actually headed to the rear. Looks like to get more ammo. Boy, this would be a good time. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. Oh, goodness. We don't have the objective anymore. So, let's move another battalion in. And then at the same time, let's keep it real. Let's do this dang thing. Now, I don't know if this is the right way to do this or not, quite frankly. I'm just curious to see how it works out. But I've got these Lancers here. Or are these Dragoons? These are Dragoons. Okay, Dragoons and Cuirassiers. So these are some good heavy cav here. And they're well positioned. We've got some guns to bring with us. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just get this division on the move here. And first things first, we're just going to come out here like this. And we're going to see what it looks like out here, you know? We're going to just get in position. Put ourselves in a position where we can make our plan of attack, make our plan of, you know, how we're going to approach. So what do we have here? This is the reserve cavalry of the guard. Okay, here we go. Some guard cavalry. Guard grenadiers. These guys are really, really good. You know what? It's the many times that I have played this game, this scenario, I never knew these guys were here. Holy crap. It will be fun to just... Okay, I tell you what. We I want to use them, but we can't. We can't. This is a division of the guard cav that is guarding the left as kind of like a last line. These are some guard dragoons here. Yeah. So, yeah, no, they're back there for a reason. We'll leave them back there. We don't want to mess with Napoleon's positioning of the troops. Even though we are Napoleon ourselves. Speaking of which, let's travel back to the Mont General and see where we're at. All right, so we're looking good on our way to victory with 2,415 points at a little after 1 o'clock. This would be a good time, as a matter of fact, to perhaps begin the attack on Papillon on the right, but I don't know. In the meantime, I think actually we may. I think we may go for Lysol. It's important to take. Charlotte's brigade should be enough. Should be. We've been bombing away at it for a while now. Oh, look at that. It's empty. It's empty. Okay, well. Oh, not quite. Is that a leader or is that a unit? Okay, that's a leader. So yeah, look at that. Nobody there. So what we'll do is we'll just come down and we'll just take the objective and pretty much call it good. And then most likely we'll then leave Lysol, because if I keep troops in there, man, they're going to be dodging hot lead through the windows, through the walls. We got cannon fire coming from here, and it would just be tearing through Lysol. No, we're better off basically going in there, getting the points from the objective that we need, and then really just camping out back here and under plenty of cover, being ready to either take up Lysol when we attack with First Corps, which is coming up, you know, before we know it. Things always kind of sneak up on you, the moments in the battle, because it's running in real time. It runs a little bit, you know, slower and steadier, but the moments come up, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, boom, it's 1:30, and it's time to move forward with the First Corps. Try to go take this objective here, or exploit the advantages won on the left, and get moving. Like, for instance, here we are. I've been over here covering things on the right, and our cavalry is now moving into position. And I really do think this division will be enough to dislodge a bunch of that artillery. All right, so since we do have that, by the way, one thing that's important to go ahead and do is bring up the guns. So we're gonna bring this battery in this field, right? This is a perfect location for a lot of artillery, frankly. But we just 6-core artillery. We may need it later. So what we'll do is this battery will come down and we'll join. In this field here. I just want to set up what I think would be, yeah, this would be a strong position for counter battery fire. There's some infantry units up there that can hit, and decent fields of fire there. Decent fields of fire there. It's good we have this cavalry in position. By the way, we kept this cavalry division in place. It can react in this direction if need be. Of course, Hill's corps may still be lingering out in this direction. Just kind of remaining mindful of that. All right, this unit's taking fire. Artillery fire. Seems as though it's hard to tell how much damage he's taking, but at any rate, I think it would be best to go ahead and move him. Yeah, look at that. See, he's every gun up here. It's something that's a little quirky about this game, is that the artillery will dial in. Well, I mean, it'll dial all the way in, and basically just murder your guys. And that's what happened to some of my troops earlier that were making that flanking move. So things are really kind of quieting down a little bit as we get prepared for this cavalry assault on the left. Again, lulls and intensity. Lulls and intensity. It kind of goes back and forth between the two. We're going to continue holding this objective. We have only 50 seconds to go before we gain all the points that it has to offer. We'll go ahead and just kind of watch that clock tick down because, hey, build that anticipation, baby. Build that anticipation. I want more. I want more. Give me more. Give me more anticipation. 28, 27, 26, 25. Counting in Spanish, playing the French. Oh, this is beautiful too. I picked, I must say, I will compliment myself on picking the right division of cavalry that has 2 batteries of horse artillery. Oh, wait. No, this is a recurring. Yes, okay. So, as I keep troops in Hougamont, oh man, I did not really realize. Okay. So, first things first, how badly bombed is this fort? Pretty bad. But my guys inside are doing okay. And the Brits aren't coming at me right now. I've got my cavalry swinging around. Oh, okay, yeah, that one, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. That's that 2nd Corps artillery. This is the 5th Division's artillery. I think this is this division's artillery. We're gonna let them chill. They're backing away from artillery. We're not losing any troops. Our guns are taking out enemy right now. What we do maybe have to worry about this fort over here, because once they bomb this fort all the way down, we may be in trouble. So we got to, you know, remain mindful of that. So this division has managed to make it to its destination. The current destination we've formed up. All right, so now I want to just finish this movement here. We have our division commander there. We're going to, I think, we're going to go ahead and go take command of the artillery. We're going to go ahead and deploy it. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, the units were hidden. Alright, well, we got him to run away. Probably wasn't a clean thing, but that's okay. This guy's straggling. Damn stragglers, alright. That means we probably can't move up our artillery first. That's okay. See, you can't keep your eye on absolutely everything in this game. But here we go. We're gonna come right up in the teeth of this shit. Right into it. Boom. Boom. And we're coming in. We're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go. We got our guns have come up. We're going to open up on them. Boom. And we're going to see this. We're going to see this cavalry. We're going to see if it works. That's kind of the long and short of this one. You don't know. I just don't know. There may be enough infantry back there. I mean, this may be something where there's enough infantry, enemy infantry and cavalry back there to basically make this meaningless, where the guns hightail it out. They're able to set up back here and then come back. I mean, there's every possibility that is all that is achieved with this maneuver. And I guess only the execution will tell. But I think I'll start the attack on the inside, most likely, and basically just start it with the heavy cavalry units moving around this direction. There we go. Up. Alright, let's go ahead and quit screwing around. Get in the objective there. You do the same. You guys quit farting around. And boom, boom, boom. Bring this battery out here. We wanted to bring it out sooner. We had some of those stragglers out there. So, okay, we're going to just bring it out, park it. And we're going to double quick it. And those horse batteries, look at that. Look at them. Yeah, I'm not over it. I'm going to not be over it. Got the horsemen moving smartly. They'd be so proud. They'd be so proud moving in parade format here. Man, they look good, don't they? The French cavalry, it looks so pretty. Moving through the guns. The artilleryman shouting, "Go get them! Go get them, guys! You can do it!" drive those guns. Drive those guns. It's actually quite a marvel that our cavalrymen have not been taking more fire. Here we go. Double quick it. We're going to double quick it there. This is where things get a little intense. This is where things get a little intense. We're going to do that. And we want to get ourselves in a position here now where we can charge with these units right here. We're going to take a little canister fire while we get ourselves ready to go. We're going to come up the hill. We're going to charge. We're going to charge. We're going to charge. And we're going to eat a little canister on the way up. That's okay. All right, we're going to charge again. We're going to charge. Running off these guns, we're going to charge. Come on, catch up with them. We're going to charge. Horses aren't winded too bad yet. We're going to charge. Stuff can become rather tedious, but what you love to do sometimes is this raid command, which is very useful. But we are going to keep these guys moving in the right direction here and keep charging with these guys. Excuse me. And this is what we wanted. I mean, there's just really no other way to say it. And we're gaining points with all this. We're clearing out guns. It's an effective strategy, an effective tactic. We're not. I mean, we are losing a fair amount of troops here. Certainly no doubt. Okay, so now we've got some cavalry here, and we've got that unit raiding. We got a square. So we've done a pretty good job here, so we can probably bring the brigade back together, form it up in a double line, and hold the line right here for now. I think would be the way to go for the time being. We're gonna bring these guys back. We don't want them just standing there getting shot at. These guys, same thing. Come on back. Double quick, double quick. All right, we got those guns off. We captured a bunch of them. Let's take a look. 254 points for the brigade at a loss of now going on 80 and counting or so. This brigade doesn't need to come up that far. Doesn't need to come up that far now. They can come this direction here. We'll go ahead and set them up. Boom, bam. We'll gallop. Boom. Oh, ouch. All right. We're going to go this direction. And then the brigade will charge. Everybody charge. And what we're hoping is that this really just does the trick for us. In terms of just driving off the Allied artillery and giving the other two divisions in the 2nd Corps the ability to attack here on the left. This was part of the plan. Here we go. This is working out fairly well here with this brigade's attack. These guys can probably continue. Right here, these guys can probably continue as well. We'll just keep these guys going as long as their horses aren't too winded, as long as there's artillery targets nearby to take out. They'll keep attacking. Now these guys, they need to back up. They've lost 22 guys. These guys, we're going to continue moving this direction. They haven't lost anybody yet. They need to get out of that square. Ooh, they did cause 43 casualties, though. That's actually a little bit of a surprise. Huh. This cavalry here will charge. Will charge. Boom. These guys, they need to move back. They're getting hammered. These guys, same thing. We got too many of these guys that are hanging out here. These guys were raiding on their own. So we're gonna bring them, we want to try to bring them back. We gotta wait for them to retreat though. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and continue our charging up here. These guys will soak up some fire for a minute. Oh god, we gotta get out of here. Alright, so cavalry's done a job here. The cavalry charging gets intense, man. Intense. Alright, we're going to bring the brigade back here. We're going to bring the brigade back. And we're just going to, I think we're going to reform the entire division is what we're going to do. Is what we're going to do. I think we're going to just call that a solid job well done on the cavalry and a nice raid right there. We're going to bring the bulk of the units back, and I think we're just going to call that the job, as I mentioned, the job well done. We moved their artillery off of the ridge. That's what we were looking to do with that. We've still got some isolated gun positions that have been pushed kind of toward the center of the field that will continue to be a nuisance. But the path of advance for these two divisions here just got immeasurably easier. And frankly, now that this is done, we'll be able to probably take this cavalry division and probably sneak it back behind the lines. We may move, basically we may end up just moving. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what, just in preparation for what's coming, we're going to reposition some troops here. Because this is just getting us ready for what's coming. We're going to want our guys to be in position. There isn't as much artillery, and you know, it's time. So we're going to get our division commander Foy here. We're going to advance, and we're just gonna we're not gonna come up too far. We're just gonna come up. Let's see here. I think we're just gonna sneak in right about there. Boom. And we're just gonna go with our favorite formation, like that. Boom, bam. Get there. Pow. And our divisional form up, and we'll be perfect. This will be perfect. We'll be linked up with Bowden here outside of Hougamont, and Soy in Hougamont itself. The second corps is still in really, really decent shape. Here we go. Let's see how we do. Not too bad. We still hold the objective. We still, I think, are earning the points. Yep. Yep. We're earning extra points every minute we're holding that objective. Now, apparently, we don't have enough to take and hold this one yet. And here we go. Another one of those things that you have to watch that sometimes you just lose track of is my guys are over here getting bombed. So I'm going to see if I can tuck them in here to an area of this Lysant that is not so visible to these guns up here. And I may just have to hope for the best. I do love that this cavalry mission succeeded as well as it did. I think that was a bright spot in our efforts, and I think really that's going to open us up to do some damage here on the left. Bowden's available for us coming out of the woods here. Soy's probably done for the day. You know, let's take another look at him if I can click on him. Yeah, he's done good work on the day. He's gotten over 3,700 points all by himself. Much of that to do with his capturing Hougamont at, you know, quite a bit of cost. Over 1,300 casualties in the effort to take the compound. Did better than history, though. You know, you got to feel good about that. Here we go. We're coming up with this division here. Foy's division. Don't play coy, Foy. And I made a mistake. We will countermand these orders here. And bring that battery back to where it was. We'll go ahead and double quick them. That'll work. Golly, I could not have done this better, I don't think. Let's just see how perfectly these troops actually manage to fit. The anticipation's killing me. The anticipation's killing me. Oh, no. It's messy. That's okay, though. That's okay. It's not too messy. But now we have Foy's division in position to make the advance. Oh, here we go. Was this our... Oh, that was our unit that apparently we just wouldn't let it go. I hope they did more damage up here. Sometimes you lose control, guys. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. And, you know, I just want to come up here and check and see maybe what happened with them. And it looks like we might have tangled with some of this British cav here en route to maybe trying to take out some of these cannons. So we're gonna want to keep this cav around. That's safe to say. If we go ahead and make the advance, oh goodness, what are you doing? No, 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 no. See, this is why. This is why you always take command back for all your subordinate officers after you have made a formation. See, this is, you don't want the guys just running willy-nilly on their own as they do, because it just messes with everything, and I might just be a little bit of a nitpick about it. I won't lie. However, that's okay. You know, it doesn't make me a bad person. And, frankly, you know, it makes a little more sense to make sure that you have clean formations. And as a matter of fact, what this may end up doing is clean up the link to Bowden's brigade. Anyway, so yeah, I like it at the end of the day. And it even kind of cleans up the look over here. So, you know, hey, blessing in disguise. Not so artful to start with, as our troops got crazy and got minds of their own. But sure enough, they found their way, and our cavalry is finding their way as well. Still holding Lysol. Fort's starting to take a little damage now, though. We're doing good. We're doing good there. Like taking Hougamont here on the left, and we are not taking the shelling. That's the good news over here, is that with those guns mostly gone now, what will happen sometimes when you're the French is you will work real hard, you'll fight like crazy, you know, with a brigade like Soy's brigade, and you'll take Hougamont. And then the rest of the battle will happen however it happens, wherever it happens. And you'll just kind of forget about it over here. And in the meantime, all this artillery that you haven't run off will essentially, over, you know, the next 2 hours that you're paying attention to something elsewhere, will just wreck the troops that are sitting inside Hougamont's, and you don't want that to happen. And cavalry is in position. So now the question is, what next? What next? Do we continue the push on the left? Do we launch the attack on the right? That is the question. And that's the next thing to ponder. This makes for another good stopping point. Napoleon would be here pondering this, I think. We have plenty of cavalry here and here. That's what I discussed before about quick reaction to the left if need be, along with the guard cavalry that's here. Guard cavalry here, Milaud's cavalry here, lots of heavy cavalry in this location. Here's Jacquinot there, our first corps light cav on the flank. And yeah, this would be 4, 5, 6 divisions poised to hit the ridge line, and not a ton of artillery to do anything about it. We could have a massed assault in our future, and we may have to hand over some control to the AI on it. We'll have to see. I'm going to have to give it a little more time, give it a little more thought. Let's go back to Napoleon and see where we're at here. So, we're taking some casualties here. We're still ahead, though, which is what we want. I wonder if these guys are still good. No? Okay, these guys I don't think are getting on. Maybe it's the guys in my side. Maybe it's this cavalry, really. It's entirely likely. In any case, probably a good idea to move that cavalry back behind the infantry. But we do need to think over what it is that we want to do from this point forward, because we've got several different options. That mission was successful. We ran off those guns. This part of the line is weak. We have an objective here that we can take that leads us to Mount St. Jean. We have the entire 6th Corps ready to follow up the attack, and the entire Imperial Guard ready to do the same. I mean, it would empty out our right flank for when the Prussians arrive. But we always could wheel 1st Corps to take up a new defensive position. Looking for high ground. I mean, we'd need to establish 1st Corps on this high ground right here. And actually what we could do is really, if we emptied out the center of our army by using 6th Corps, the Imperial Guard, to go ahead and just punch a hole all the way through to the final objective to Mount St. John, we could go ahead and do that. Just use the rest of 2nd Corps. They go forward. They take what they can take. They continue forward with the cavalry and support. 6th Corps follows it up. Continues maybe to Mount St. John. Maybe 6th Corps can get the job done, and the Imperial Guard's left to guard the right flank when the Prussians arrive. And maybe we don't even mess with this. I know that would go against history, but it's something to consider. For now, I'm going to go ahead and call this a good point to stop and consider our options. Of course, I want to make sure that we save the battle. Appreciate everybody sticking in. We'll see you in the next one.